Hey guys, it's Justine, the spiritualist. This is a general reading for Gemini, June 2020. Time is not linear, so if you're watching this a little bit earlier or after June 2020, that's okay. It's the message that you're supposed to hear. If you like this reading, please like, comment, subscribe. I'm new to YouTube, so it's a totally new thing for me, putting myself out there, right? And yes, please check out my website if you want to do a personal reading. I'm going to put all the information in my Instagram as well down below. And yeah, let's get to it. This is going to be the general reading for Gemini, June 2020. Let's do it. I'm going to do some shuffling. Alright, let's look into it. You showed up in your own reading. That's so good. Alright, let's go through it. Alright, in your present moment, you are Seven of Wands, right? Feeling you have to guard something, protect something. You're on the offensive. In transition, it's probably due to like this conflict that's happened. So I call this an abuse card, right? Feels like a bully, and everyone's just leaving, right? There's been some abuse going on, bullying, cruel words, fighting, right? And one person feels like they're winning, but in this situation, there's no winner, really. Right? In your recent past is 10 of Swords in reverse. Like, you're just like, why won't this shit end? This shit is dead, should be dead, right? It's because something's not finished. And I don't think it's on your end. This could also be like when people are just like bringing old problems up and you're just like, bro, like literally we've talked about that millions of times, right? And you're just tired. The Wounded Warrior shows up in reverse. Like, you're just like done. You're not even like trying to do this defending anymore. You don't want to, really. Right? But I will say maybe sometimes the way you speak is kind of inflammatory, right? You also got to watch what you say. It's contributing to the situation. Page of Wands. Right? It's like when you just say things without thinking about how the other person might react. Yes, your general attitude is a Hierophant in reverse. You're like, I just want to do me. I don't want things to be structured, right? The Hierophant also represents conformity. You're like, I don't want to do that, right? Anything that's weird, non-conformist, freedom, non-structured, like you're on your own schedule, like that sort of vibe, that's your attitude right now. In your environment is King of Swords, right? In your environment, it feels like, yeah, it feels like people are like really harsh in the way that they talk to you, right? I think it's also just like this back and forth, right? We were talking about it earlier, this like abusive, it also feels like narcissistic behavior, right? Page of Wands. Yeah, I feel like this is someone else, King of Swords, right? The way that they talk is like very clear and concise and very like rigid in a lot of ways. But it feels fair and balanced, right? I mean, sometimes the way you talk might seem a little inflammatory, like instigating a little bit. But that's because whatever's happened in the past, you're just like so tired of it, right? So that's why you're not watching your mouth. You're just like so over it. So let's fucking stop talking about it, you know? In your hopes, dreams, and fears, right? You have a lot of grief, right? Probably from this, right? The problem that's not dead yet. Like, it keeps coming up. So every time like a problem, like something from the past comes up, it's like you grieve it every time, right? You're over it. The Hermit in reverse in the near future, right? Like, you've done the introspection, you're done being alone, like, let's go out there, right? In your general outcome, Ace of Pentacles. It's good. Like, you want to start a new business venture, have a new home, start a new relationship, right? God's giving you a new opportunity, right? And you want to move on. Six of Swords. You want to do something, feel, or go somewhere where it feels more harmonious. Right? This is Seven of Pentacles in reverse. It's because you're done investing in something, right? You feel like it's not going to come to fruition, whatever you've invested in, your time, your energy, money, right? And you're moving on. This is you showing up in your outcome, the Lovers, right? Geminis feel happiest when they have choices, when they don't feel stuck in structure or routine or someone telling them what to do. So if I were to sum up June 2020 for Gemini, is you're feeling guarded, like you have to defend your position, right? Because there was some abuse that was going on, right? Like emotional, it's just like fights. It just doesn't feel good, right? Or it feels like one person was actually taking advantage of the other, right? You're like, when is this going to be over? I'm tired of defending myself, right? It's like whenever a problem comes up, you have to grieve over it every single time. Like, you just don't have the energy to deal with it anymore. It's to a point where you're not watching what you're saying. You're like, fuck it, this is how I feel, right? Without tenderness or tact. And so the way other people are responding back to you is King of Swords. Very cold, regimented, rigid, saying things that kind of like hurt and sting a little bit, but it's the truth. Yeah, and like, you're just like over what's going on, right? This structure, feeling like tied down. You're just like a nonconformist at heart, right? You don't want to like be in isolation, right? Because you know God has an opportunity for you, right? Take it. This is going to bring more harmony in your life, right? Leave what you felt was like a poor investment of your time and energy and resources. And then you'll feel happy, right? Leave. You'll have more choices. This is you, the Lover's card, right? You're going to feel like free again, right? Geminis are the happiest when they have options, when they're not tied down, right? They're a mutable sign. They're okay with changes, right? Press on. Like, this is okay. But yeah, let's see what your advice is for June 2020. Your advice is Nine of Pentacles. Handle your business, right? This is what I like to call like the Sex and the City card, right? Treat yourself, take care of yourself, be financially independent, right? What might happen, right? It's gonna feel like your whole entire home is uprooted, right? And that's okay. It's meant to happen. Even though it feels right now like things are shitty. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Know that like you have to trust yourself. You're not trusting yourself, right? The High Priestess in reverse. Let's do one more clarification. Yeah, you're looking for a passionate new beginning. So, for your advice, if we were to sum it up, focus on yourself, your money, make sure your money right, be financially independent, be independent, right? It's okay to feel a little lonely. She's a little lonely. She's by herself, right? Your house might not feel like a home. You might feel a little unlucky for a bit, right? You're not trusting your intuition, right? But follow your passion, right? Ace of Wands, go for it, right? The outcome, it's your spirit guides are telling you to leave to something that's more harmonious. Something that's on the other side is just going to feel better. Like it's like you have more peace in your life. God's giving you this opportunity, right? The Death card in reverse. You don't want to change. I don't know why, but for you being a Gemini, you're okay with change. Yeah. So, in summary, June 2020, you're going to feel a little guarded. There's some like conflicts, abuse, narcissistic behavior. It could also be psychological manipulation that you want to end, but it's not over. You're feeling super guarded in a lot of ways, but super tired. So that's why you're isolating yourself. And every time this problem comes up, it feels like you're grieving it every time, right? You're not being careful with what you say because the response from the other person is, it feels like kind of cold, right? But they are speaking the truth. So take that into consideration, right? Yes, I feel like you don't want to have structure to feel way down to the man, right? You're feeling like a nonconformist right now, right? And God is telling you to move on, right? There's a new opportunity for you. Let go of this, whatever this is, right? There's more choices for you on the other side. You're going to feel more like yourself if you decide to move on, right? Get your money right. Focus on you. It's going to feel like your home has been, like your house is not a home right now. It's going to feel a little unlucky. Like you can't really like know or trust yourself right now. But the advice is follow your passion, right? Even if that means leaving for something better, and even though you can't see it right now, right? It's like you can't see the forest from the trees, that sort of thing. But yes, if you like this reading, if this resonated with you, please like, subscribe, comment. I'm going to put my website below if you want to book for a personal reading, my Instagram as well. Holler at your girl. I'll see you guys next month. Bye.